Hi, I'm back. I'm Jill with Copycat Crafts by Jill. And I think we're going to be able to finish this in this video. We're on the last part of our envelope folio. And I did do a few little odds and ends on the inside that we worked on the other day. And I just stuck some stuff in, not necessarily what I'm keeping in it. I just wanted to show that they're where the pockets are, because I'm pretty sure it gets hard to see, and I keep switching up my lights, and then it gets worse. So, but as you can see, I put on a pocket here with a few little items in it. This swings, and is this a pocket? Sometimes I like to put in a little, yeah, look at there. Sometimes I like to just put in a little surprise pocket or tuck spot. Whoop. And I did put one there. I just stuck these little things in here to show that there's the two pockets. I think it's one big one. Yeah, it can be one whole pocket. I just put that up there. It's in this, so it's just for decoration. Same here, just for decoration. And this is a pocket here, but I didn't stick anything in that, or nothing in here yet, but I will. And then over here I decided to add this, so I just took out the brad and put that in, and put a pocket here. So I actually have three things in there, and when you open it, I just put that there, and that's actually a little pocket. There's actually little tiny things in there, and I put a pocket there. Nothing in it yet, but it is a pocket. I added this little dangle thing, and this, just little things that once you know, every time I go through it, I kind of add more. I just stuck that in there to see how it looked, but I'll probably put one larger thing in at first. So yeah, I didn't put anything in those pockets yet. Today we're going to be working on this, and then it's pretty much finished. I'll move that out of the way, and this is actually the piece that I had originally cut for the inside, and then I decided not to use paper. I wanted to use cardstock, so I kept this, and then I thought, well, gee, maybe I'll just put it on here. I wanted something like this on the very edge, just on the very edge, so that would go there. And then I sort of picked how I want to do the front. So I inked everything to save everyone the time and trouble of watching me. So let me see if I don't know why it really looks dark tonight. I have the same lights on I always have. Don't know. So sorry about that. I don't know what. I'm gonna have to get a third light. I have two, but they just aren't cutting it. Okay, so I figured again, if I glue this on, and then I will trim it after it's glued. So that's my plan for that. And for that, because I do want a whole lot of wiggle room, I'm gonna hope this, and of course I keep, whoop, I left it get too thick, which I can thin it out with nail polish remover, and I will have to do that, but I usually over thin. Then I have runny glue for a while, so. But anyway, we'll just get this glued on. And it's pretty exciting to see it slowly come together. I also did do some, like a few rub-ons of numbers and stuff on what we worked on last time. I forgot to point them out, but it's hard for me to like decorate because it seems like if I put it down and a couple days later I pick it back up, and as I'm going through it I'm re-inspired to go get this and go get that and add this and add that, and then I put it down again for a while, and then I go through it again, and next thing you know I'm rethinking all the cool things I'd like to add. I think I'm gonna, if I don't rip the paper, try to scooge it over a little. Or not. Or not. Okay. Alright. Then this one I'm going to put right along there. So I might as well stick that on. That way, that way, that way, that way. Okay. Just seeing where I want to start it, and again I'll just glue it on and then trim what the excess that's hanging off. That's, I think, easiest for me. So it doesn't matter if I glue a little past what I'm going to need. Hope that's far enough. And we will move that down. All right. Give that a second. Did I put enough? Yep. Glued to the edge. Okay. Just give all that a moment or two to really bond. And this piece, I thought I'd put about somewhere about there, because this piece I want to put here, possibly like that. And then this one, I don't know if I want it, I still haven't quite totally made up my mind how I want it, but most likely something like that. Then this piece here, just a little card and a little from cardstock, printed on cardstock. And what I thought might be cute, this could be a huge fail, but I'm going to try. I have this hole punch, and I don't know if you can see, it has two tiny holes. So I just kind of thought, if I put this here, put the holes in it, and then use, this is just black embroidery floss, embroidery thread. I have hundreds of these, hundreds and hundreds of all different colors. I really like using embroidery floss. It's fairly cheap. You can get a zillion colors, and you don't have to invest in huge huge amounts. And okay, where am I going? Oh, it doesn't have the... All right, I guess we're just gonna guesstimate. Okay, there it is. 2 holes. And I'm going to, hope you can see this. Oh, hold on. Because they are pretty tiny, whoop, pretty tiny little holes. Let's see. Okay, there's one. I think I want the knot in the front, so moved it a hair. All right. Still moved it. Okay, lining them up. That's the issue here. Oh, let me put a new. Okay. Let's see if I can get that hole just a hair lined up more. There we go. Okay. Now I think I just want my little knot in the front here, so I always need way more than I should probably, but that's how I roll. So put that on there. And then just cut off the, there we go. Oop. Now, if I don't want this little card to shift around too much, I can just sort of glue it in the spot there. If I want to, maybe I will just tack it there. I'll just give it a little tack. Okay. I was going to put that up there. That. This will go here, and I'm going to put my closure in. I'll have to flip it and see where my closure will end. These go down here. Now, I was going to put one of this on each side, but I didn't realize it. But here, this and this one, I somehow closed. There's no hole. It's no hole through it, so I figured that's okay. We'll just leave it with no string. And I just don't know if I want it that way or that way. Let me just think about it. Or this way or this way. That way. That way. Just overthinking it. Just overthinking it. So I think I'm just going to go like that. So this one I do want a little curved. And I am going to make it a pocket. I know I can't go past the white over there. So I'm just going to make this a pocket. We don't have to use it, but it will be there if we want to use it. And whatever I put in there, I already know I have to keep in between these metal pieces. I could have put tape over them, but I'm not really gonna worry about that too much. Then this piece as well. So let me just hold that for a second till it, then this one. And this one I'm also going to make a pocket. So I just like to add as many pockets as I can, even if, like this one and the other one, even if you think, oh, I'm not putting anything in it, it's there. Something can go in it. But you don't have to, because as long as you don't mark it as a pocket, no one knows it's a pocket. This, I'm just going to glue totally down, so this is not a pocket. So let's just get that in place. Get that where it's supposed to go. Don't overthink it. Slam it down. Slam it down. Okay, and let's trim the top and the bottom. Spin this around, because then I probably will have to re-ink. I hope I'm on. I hope I'm in the middle of the screen here, but okay. Then it's just this. All right. Sorry for reaching around you there. Put that in. Going to ink up the edges that we just cut. Okay. All right, now this. Okay, so it really doesn't matter, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm going to glue this down. It's pretty much right on the edge there. I want it a hair down because I am gonna use it as a pocket. So I'm gonna glue this whole 1/2 inch almost here, or 1/4 inch, whatever that is, and then the other two sides, because this is where I will be putting the eyelet. That's another whole stressful thing to me. I try to stay away from eyelets. I do not have a good track record with eyelets, and I love using them, but okay, I want it right about there. Too low, but I want it right about there. And I will say, I have this. It's the We Are Memory Keepers, and it is the blue one. This has never worked right, this part. The holes puts in perfect holes, but this part never worked right. And I even went and bought new cubes, because these are replaceable. And I think it has something to do with how, even though it's in the locked position, there's nothing, how it just wobbles, like, and it never gives me the bottom one doesn't, and I assume the top one shouldn't, and it is not the blocks, because that's a brand new block. It has to do with, I don't know, that maybe everyone's wobbles, but this one has never worked right. However, I did find a use for it. I realized the other day, after I put over here, I put some of these on, and I forgot to dent them. And this dents them really good. It's my new hammer. So Don't come at me. I have no other use for this thing. So might as well use it as a hammer. Might as well earn its keep while I have to have it in my drawer. What I have that I actually do like are these. Now I just got these off Amazon. They are to set eyelets, as well as this. I like my cheapy thingy. I like this. It came with a pack, so I keep them together. These came in a set, and they're all marked. Turn them around. 1/8, 1/16, and 3/16. This side is supposed to be the whole maker. I don't like that at all, and this one came all like chewed up and stuff. I don't use the hole maker for that. I have a zillion hole makers, but it's the actual setter end of it. What it is it's just noisy. It's loud. It's noisy. But you get your eyelet. You put that on it, and it's spring loaded. So when you pull it out, and when you let it go, it hammers down. That's what I use. Hammers it down. So I do like those, but of course, everyone who has a good one of these, this is great. 2 different size holes, there's all these different things, but mine doesn't work. I even tried ordering the We Are Memory Keepers eyelets, because I thought, well, maybe it's the eyelets. Everyone talks about the We Are Memory Keepers eyelets, but nope, it still messes them up. So I just stay away from it. Okay, now that I got off, I'm going to put the hole in here. And what do I want to use? Let's use this. And I'm going to use, I better mark it. That way it's only a little crooked. Okay, and I want it right about there. And I'm going to use the bigger one, so let's do that. The other thing is, I don't know what I do wrong, but how comes somehow I pinch my finger in it underneath? Somehow I'm pinching my finger. I don't know. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? That's definitely operator issues. Okay, just before we go on, as you see, I did put some rub-ons. These are all rub-ons. Rub-on. I get my rub-ons out, and next thing you know, everything's getting rubbed. All right. Anyway, so there it is. These are paper. I believe they were from Tracy Fox, one of her, not actually, well, I guess it is a kit, but one of her newer in the last 2 months or so. And I just made them. I did think perhaps I'd put one in here, or one, because we do have quite a few areas where we can put larger stuff, which I like. One there, one here. So we'll figure it out. But that's, let's see. Let's get out the eye setter, and just in case, these tiny little eyelets. These are tiny eyelets. tiny eyelets. I didn't know I had so many. I don't know which ones you'll be able to see. These are so tiny. I think they're like 1 or 1.5 mil. They're super tiny. I'm going to just take out a couple so you can see. How tiny is that? This is the thing to poke the hole. I don't know why I thought I had this, but that's how you poke the hole to put these little eyelets in. Had to have it. Right tool for the right job. Okay, that's ought to be fun. Get them back in there. But anyway, I also got these off Amazon, and like I said, these are like 1 mil or 1.5 mil. Super tiny. I really do like these little guys. Go. Oh, and how I set these is when I ordered these, I actually also ordered this and this to hammer them in. And because I'm overly rough, and I know I am, I over hammered them in. That's the Jill way. Jilled it up. Whoop. So let's see. Didn't even open this one yet. Where did I hide my scissors? Just gonna put a little. Well, I guess I'm gonna actually get anything out. I better put a little bit bigger. Let's see. What one do we want? I think I want silver. I was hoping not to have to. Alright, so let's just see. It's gold. The gold would work. Well, let's just try that one. Alright. I better flip it. Or not. Okay. Oh, I left it go. Oh my. So you can see where I have issues with doing the eyelets. To do it better. And I just can't squeeze. My hands do not have the strength anymore. My fingers is what it is. We work around that. I don't know if this one is a little bit easier to squeeze sometimes for me, but still, it's really, my hands are just not able to squeeze the way it should. That's okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. Nice and smooth, actually. Okay, then all I was going to do is either put a piece of leather, like a leather shoelace kind of, like they have for men's boots, or a piece of material, which I didn't dig out, of course. But let's just see what we have, because I do have this whole bag. Let me put this stuff away before I lose it. I do have that whole bag of all the bits and pieces that I've already cut out. Some I will have to do back because for some of them I didn't double print. I didn't print on the back of them, which at first when I was thinking, why didn't I do that? I remembered some of them are on with pockets, and I didn't double print on the back because I thought, why print when it's a pocket? But that's why I usually try to print when it's a pocket, because a lot of these now don't have, they're just white on the back, which I don't want. But that's okay, because if they're, even though these are cardstock, if I think they could use more stiffness, I can glue them onto either coffee dyed paper or, you know, something that will give them a little bit more sturdiness and heft. Love these pieces. I have to figure out how to work some of them in. All these are pockets. Guess I would just have to go with even some of these pockets here. I actually cut that down. That was actually bigger, and I believe the top of this piece is over here, or bottom, top, whatever it is. So if I have a piece and I think some of it, a piece of it is cool, I'll just cut it out and just use what I, you know, what I want out of it. So you can do that too, customize it. These are all the slightly smaller ones because I do print them in different sizes. I like to do that. It's a little, something like this. See, like that I would have to back. If this pocket's a little deep, so what I did was took out, I don't want to put this on until I back it, but if you, I have these tiny, and I will put one of them on so that when I stick it in, there's still something sticking out. But for now, just to get it looking like what it would look like. Just want a little something, something. Stick that over there. Some of these to add in a little color. I don't stick anything in there. Put it over here. We already have these things in, so just let those in for now. I want to put something in here, but again, I want to put, probably have to cut something down, and then I want, yep, have to cut something down, because even something like this I would cut in half. Even something like this I could trim, but for now, just look for couple little spots. This already has 2 things in it. And I did want to put maybe something, oh, maybe this stuff. Something I cut off. Do have all these. Kind of wanted it to be the same size, so I think I'll just wait. I could cut that off. And something, no, just stick that there. Put there, that. Now, I think this is, yeah, I'd have to cut that down. Put that in there. Do we have any other little spots here? Could add a little something. Oh, that's why I pulled that out. I don't want to add that. Like one of these. These. So it will hold a ton. It will hold a ton. I promise you that. See, I just did the same thing here. I just put a tiny hole and then put the black string through and just put a knot on it. Oh, I'll pick this all the way up. So we're done, other than decorating it the way you make one, and decorating it the way that makes you happy. Meantime, a ton of different things I'd like to put in. Will that fit in? It does. It really does. These are kind of journaling cards, and I really did want to use a couple of them. So let's get them in there. Look at all these. You just get so darn much. I'll just stick that in like that. I don't even know if I can fit too much more in there. This one is actually a pocket, but so we have all of them. I am going to do rub-on numbers or stamps. Also, I did have a question about the stamps when I originally was stamping with the crackle stamps, and I got out a couple of other stamps, and someone asked me, I'm gonna try and find it, a question, because this was one that I had pulled out. It might have been one of those. What else? Anyway, the question was, where did I get my stamp that was like old-fashioned love letters or something like that? And I don't really have anything like that. These are all right from Amazon, and they are like these two are letters, but I couldn't even tell you what they say. They're not. It's these two, and this side is more like invoicing and things like that, tickety thing. This one is just no writing, no letters. I'll have to keep looking, because really I only have so many stamps, and most of the stamps that I get are off of Amazon. There's my, whoop, are off of Amazon. Even if they're Tim Holtz or, I have quite a bit. This is Tim Holtz. It came with, I put it here just because it's so big, but this is the one that came with the these. So I have that one, but that's from Tim Holtz, and it came together. I just can't fit it all together, and because they're so fat, I didn't want to mush them. So really, these are my only stamp. This is all of them. This is one whole stamp. I love that one. And those are just one big stamp each. Amazon, both. Whoop. Oh, okay. It's just the plastic. Amazon. I have that one. Again, all Amazon. These came this tiny, and these were each singles. A lot of people were questioning me about this one a long time ago, and when I finally found it, I quick ordered another one. I haven't used it yet, but I didn't want to wait, and my crackle one. So that's it. These are all the stamps I have. And I don't remember which one I pulled out, but all of them are from Amazon. This is the only one I can think of that she thought had, that I pulled out and that had letters on it. It was from Amazon, and it was just that side. This was a different set. Most of them are around between $5.99 and under $8. So this was probably $6.99 or something like that. All you have to do is do a search for clear cling stamps on Amazon, and sometimes you have to spend a really long time looking because they always put the super expensive ones first. I keep going till I find cheap, so that's just what I do. But okay, I guess that's it. Let me just get all these back out of the way. So one last time. Oh, it's gonna fall. And there you have it. We are now, I believe, for the most part, finished. I don't know if that will fit. Oh, it does. A little mappy looking thing. Oh, before I go, actually, it goes back in there. I did want to put little something in the little ones. So let's do that. A little big. Nope. I want that one. Or that one. There's that. Looks cute. Look at all these. All of them are just end up arguing with myself over which ones to use. Is that upside down? Okay, there we go. I like that. And one more for behind here, maybe, if I can find something. Yep. Okay. Okay, now. now I'm okay. Now I can let you go. Okay, well, that's it. I hope you decide to make one. It's super easy, as you see, super fun, and I love to just have tons of places to keep swapping stuff around, because if you don't keep swapping it around, that's how we play, isn't it? That's kind of how we like to use it. So hope you decide to try one. Put your own style on it. Use papers of whatever you have. A beautiful flowered one would be so pretty. Field notes ones with all kinds of little bugs or plants or something. It doesn't matter the theme. It would really be cute. But if you do decide to make one and you're on Instagram, please tag me if you post it. I'd love to see what you do, what you come up with. Okay, in the meantime, stay creative, be kind, hugs.